Alright guys, so we've got a little challenge here. I've got to fit all of this stuff here, which is gear for a live acoustic show that I'm going to. But then right after that, I've got to go straight to band practice because I'm playing this this barf show coming up. So got a lot of gear to haul. I don't have time to to come back by the house and and exchange gear and all that stuff. So anyway, we're gonna fit it in and then we're gonna hit the road. I think we've got everything packed in here. We got the Black Star cab. This is my part of my Electro Voice speakers. That's for the live solo acoustic show. Got the Podgo. Got the Black Star head in there. Somehow I've packed all this stuff in here. So this is my bag I use for all my cables and accessories, mics, all that good stuff. There's my bag for my mic stands and guitar stands. There's the Electro Voice Evolve 50M that's tucked away. Got the guitars in there, the Ibanez, the Zager, tip jar sign, all that good stuff, and yeah, sweat towel. We'll just kind of throw that somewhere. There we go. And the tripod so I can film this for you guys. All right, so got the essentials, got protein shake. My wife, she packed me some little treats at the winery we're going to. I'll get them to make me a Cuban sandwich. They have some really good Cuban sandwiches there. So, in any case, let's hit the road. There are two vocal warm-up videos that I go through every single time, two warm-ups, and they're by a guy named Ken Tamplin. You may have heard of him, may have not, but by the way, I have no affiliation with him. He doesn't even know who I am, other than probably seeing my comments and seeing how many times I've viewed his videos, because I literally go through these two videos, these warm-ups, every single gig. I usually do them at home, but I was pressed for time today. Anyway, I'll link to these two videos. I think they're great for vocal warm-ups. They're the best I've ever come across, so I'll link to those videos. If you sing, I highly recommend going through his vocal exercises before you sing live. All right, I'm here at this place called Fiorelli Winery, a real cool place, beautiful winery out in Bradenton, Florida. It's probably about an hour away from our house, but as you can see, we're not set up quite yet. I've got all the gear on stage. While we're here, I'll just give you a quick rundown of everything that I'm using for my live shows. I'll make this part kind of quick, but as you can see, we've still got the half stack back here, the Black Star half stack. Maybe I'll break that out at the acoustic show. Nah, that's going to be saved again for band practice, which is coming up later. So anyway, hey, let's get set up. I'll give you a rundown of the gear real quick. All right, guys, so we've got the Electro Voice Evolve 50M system. I know the wiring is a little messy. We're gonna clean that up, don't worry. But this thing is cool. You guys have seen this on prior videos. You've got 4 channels. So I'll have my guitar here, and I'm running through, well, I'll show you in a second, and I'll have my vocal mic here. So you still got some channels. And a lot of times I'll just run a soundboard. I've got this little Mackie Pro Effects. I think it's called a 10V3 or something like that, a V10-3, whatever. But I'll run that through one channel of the Electro Voice. And I only do that just because I like to have just the faders or the knobs right there, just easily accessible on my table. In this case, if I want to change anything, I have to use the app. I mean, I can change it on the interface here, the Evolve 50M, but I mean, if I'm, performing and I just need to make a slight adjustment, I have to open the app on my phone or your iPad or whatever and go in and do that. And just trying to do that with my fingers is just like trying to move it like from 7 to 8, you accidentally go like to 13 or whatever. So I prefer the old school soundboard, but today I was just trying to minimize stuff I had to bring, so I left the little soundboard at home. So we're just going to run straight through the EV. I was talking about guitar effects here, so I am still using the Line 6 Pod Go. It's not on yet. I've got to set the power up, and I just broke one of my rules. Usually I do the power first, like plug in everything, make sure the power works, and then start setting everything up. Anyway, we're backwards today. So I also have the Ditto. This is the X2 from TC Electronic. All right, so this is the Electro Voice ND86 microphone. I'm still using that. They're good mics. I mean, I still have my Shure Beta 58A microphones, and those are great mics too. I'm not gonna sit here and say one's better than the other. I was sponsored by this, or this was a sponsorship, so I'm appreciative for that. I'm not like receiving any recurring, payments or anything like that, but Electro Voice did set me up with the Evolve 50M and microphones about, I want to say, either a year or 2 years ago. So thank you to you folks again. Again, it's not an ongoing sponsorship, but I still use their equipment because I like it. So in any case though, that's what I'm using for my microphone. I've got the K&M mic stand here. My Sweetwater rep, Ben Porter, he recommended that. I had another stand, I can't remember the brand, but it just fell apart one day. My old iPad holder, I forget the brand that was, but it fell apart. So we've got the Hercules iPad holder, and it is pretty sturdy. I like this thing. As you notice, there is no iPad on the iPad holder today because I forgot it. I was destined to forget something today with such a busy day. But honestly, I mean, this is a 4-hour show, and by this time I've got 4 hours worth of material pretty much memorized for the most part, so not a big deal. There's just a few new songs that I have on the iPad that I've been doing that sometimes you just need to see that first word. Like, I'm not one of those that just stare at the iPad and perform. I don't, if you have to do that, don't perform the song live. You're not ready yet, right? You need to at least kind of like know it. But sometimes you just need to look down and see that first word of that first verse, like, okay, got it. And then you can, carry on. One of the best things I recently did is I took a gym bag that my wife was no longer using, and this is what I have pretty much everything in. Like, I've got my Furman power strip that goes in here. It came with a little bag here inside, a bag within a bag, and I put my microphones there. I've got my Shure mics, my EV mics. There's still got the box for the Ditto, and I've got some other power cables, and I keep all of my XLR and instrument cables. We've got side pockets over here. I've got some power supplies for the old iPhone, which I use to film with sometimes. Just got like an iPhone 11 that I use sometimes to film with. And my wireless is in here. I'll show you guys this real quick. So I'm still using these things. The Boss WL20L. These things have been great. I've been using these things for almost 4 years now. It's got some other pockets too. I've got another side pocket over here. This is my power supply for the looper. And then I use my Black Star pedal. This is just the amp pedal to turn the channels from, switch the channels and the voicing. But I use this to plug in to my Evolve 50M and or the soundboard to turn the reverb on and off for the vocals. So this has come in handy times 2. And obviously I have to use this tonight for band practice when I'm playing metal. And yes, I'm still using my Zager ZAD 900 CE guitar. I've been using this guitar primarily for my live shows for well over like almost a year and a half now, and it's been great. I've been playing here at Fiorelli Winery probably for a couple of years now. I typically play the first Saturday of each month. But yes, I mean, it's a beautiful place. It's a cool place. Kristen and John, the owners, they're awesome people. The staff, Danny, Rachel, and the whole staff inside, they're just so cool. And they treat me really well here. So I love playing here. And that's the beauty of playing these live solo shows. I know a lot of people watch my YouTube channel. A lot of you watch YouTube, my channel. You're like, okay, well, I thought you were just metal guitar. And sometimes they'll see the acoustic like, nah, I'm not really interested in that. But I think it's good, only if you want to branch out and expand yourself and do other things. I mean, only if you truly like it. I love playing shows. I love playing live in general. So this is fun for me. You know, one of the reasons I started doing this several years ago, playing the acoustic shows, the solo shows, is for that reason. I just wanted to play live. And plus, you know, playing and singing at the same time, if that's something you do, or if that's something you want to do, well, obviously this is a great way to keep that skill up. As you know, I mean, if you don't use it, you lose it. I mean, yeah, you can get it back or whatever, but like if you don't sing and play at the same time, at least for me, and that's kind of like everything for me. If I don't use it, I lose it. So that's why I train every day. As I work out 5-6 days a week, you know, that's why I do this. And that's why I play guitar almost every day, because my skills, I've noticed if I don't use them on a regular basis, then I can fall off track real quickly. So I just do things to not allow that to happen.
Many nights I long to hold you. So many nights I looked and saw your face. Nothing changed the way I feel. No one else could ever take your place. I'm only human, a flashing light I made. To make mistakes. Climbing to the top of the company ladder, hope it doesn't take too long. Can't you see there come a day when it won't matter? Come a day when you'll be gone. I understand about indecision. I don't care if I get behind. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun. You got your hair combed back and those sunglasses on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of can wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all in a pack of lies, and I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh no.
Solo acoustic gig is done here at Fiorelli Winery. Again, love this place. By the way, my buddy Danny, he made me a Cuban sandwich for the road here, so I'm going to be munching on this for my dinner while we drive to go practice, go meet Drew from the Drinking with Drew show, Daniel Santana from the tech death metal band in Tampa called Precipice, and also my friend William James from Must Not Kill. These guys are all playing with me, and we're going to go practice with them right now. sometimes it feels weird. I don't know that I really thought about performing my songs as Jason Stallworth, the metal stuff, live. But I'm really happy that that I get the opportunity to do that, and I'm really thankful that these guys are jamming with me. These guys are great musicians. They're professional musicians. I mean, so it's an honor to be jamming with them. We are headed to practice. I'm going to eat my crackers my wife gave me. Let's get to practice. That's Drew from the Drinking with Drew show, guys. It's got the iconic 5150 amp. We're about to start up. Yes. 5150. Practice. We got halfway through the first set, and my Black Star completely just stopped working. We've done everything we know, like tested everything, cables, everything you possibly think of.
Cabinet's fine.
Yeah, the cabinet's actually fine. Yeah, Daniel's been helping troubleshoot. He's like the bass player and tech and pretty much everything, you know. But as a backup, we've got my Pod Go, Line 6 Pod Go. It's not ideal for metal, obviously, for, you know, when I'm over here with Drew's tube amplifier and this. But you know what? You make things work. You move forward. We've got it running through this PA over here. So, yeah, it gives us a chance to practice. I mean, we're just making it work. We got Drew from the Drinking with Drew show. What's up, dude? And we got Sean back there as well. What's up, dude? He's hanging out here. Yeah, so you guys have seen Drew on the channel many, many times, and of course, the Drinking with Drew show. You've seen me on his show. So,
Yes.
awesome guitar player. You got the Jackson out, dude?
Yes.
Cool.
I knew Jackson.
New Jackson.
Last
Yeah.
year, but yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
pretty
knew.
good. Nice guitar. And Drew is playing through this iconic 5150 amplifier, which is a really cool amp.
I love my amp.
Yes, he loves his amp. All right, guys, we got William James.
Oh, we're taking a video. Nice. Hey, what's up?
You've seen Will on the channel, guys. He's been on the channel before. Multi-talented dude, awesome drummer.
Thank you, man.
And bass player, guitarist, vocalist. So we play solo gigs. We both were out there. We play metal and then play solo gigs. Pretty
It's a
acoustic
wild world,
songs.
man. Let me tell you, when you get recognized at a solo acoustic gig for being in a metal band, it's like schizophrenia. You're like, how the
It's
fuck?
cool. Yeah. So Will's playing drums for us, or with us, I should say. But he is the drummer for Must Not Kill. Must Not Kill is kind of your main gig, right?
It's my main metal gig. That's
Main metal
right.
gig, yeah.
This is my secondary metal gig, and then I have like 15 other bands in a minute. I'm not going to list them all right now.
Feel something inside me say.
You're still not strong enough. Anyway, this is Daniel Santana. He's playing bass with us and for the show coming up. And he's with the band Precipice. It's like a tech,
A few more. Swamp Tooth, Precipice, and a few more.
and a few more. But let's, dude, can we check out this bass real quick? This thing's a monster, man.
Then we'll
That's a
crooked
beautiful bass.
frets, but they sound good.
Yeah. So the amp issue I had, I think we solved the problem here, but at practice that night, we literally tried everything. Process of elimination, everything you can possibly think of. We tested the cab to see if that was it. Ran Drew's amp through that, not the problem. Tested everything else except the fuse box. You've got like a high pot and a main fuse. So I checked those when I got the amplifier back home. I think one of these fuses are indeed blown. I'm having a hard time seeing that because it's so tiny. But in any case, I'm gonna pick up some new fuses and just see if that fixes the problem. Hopefully that's it. Now this show we have coming up this Friday. So I'm putting this out here on a Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. But our show is this Friday, March 7th, 2025. Again, it's called BARF, which stands for Bay Area Hard Rock Fest. Now you may have saw my video at Josh's store called Toy Minted in Bradenton, Florida. He's the dude putting this together. Amazing musician, and he's done a lot of work to put this show together, so very thankful. But fortunately, they're providing the entire back line, so we already have amplifiers there set up. All we need to do is just bring our pedal boards and whatever, accessories, and of course the guitar tuned. That was the message that Josh sent out to the group. Hey, make sure your guitars are tuned because we've got limited time between each band, like 10 minutes. It's going to go quick. So anyway, the back line's provided, so I don't have to worry about bringing really any gear other than my guitar and a few pedals. By the way, I believe the show may be live streamed, so I'll put whatever relevant links in the YouTube description here. And of course, I'm going to be filming as well. My wife will be filming, so we'll have some content from the show to share with you guys after that. But really excited about that coming up, guys. So I want to say thank you for watching this video, by the way. I know these types of videos are a little bit different. It's not a how-to or a lesson or based on gear or anything like that, although we covered quite a bit of gear in this video. But if you're still watching this, I appreciate you. I really do. I actually enjoy making these types of videos. Just kind of like taking you through the journey, like you're coming along with me, we're hanging out for the day, and hey, here's what we're doing. I really enjoy filming these and editing these, probably more than anything, if I'm being completely honest with you. I love these types of videos. So I don't know how many people will see this, but again, if you're still watching this, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support that you give me, my channel, my course platform, my music, all that good stuff. On that note, which if you're watching this, you probably have it already, but if you don't have my free practice guide, Metal Riffs and Licks, grab a copy of that. I give that away to all my YouTube subscribers. And if you have that but have not leaped into my online guitar academy called Jason Stallworth Guitar Academy, do check that out. I've got a lot of great stuff in there for you to just help you continue learning and growing as a guitar player. I just recently released my latest course, Lead Guitar Apprentice. That's helping so many people. So yeah, check that out. Links for all that, that's in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I appreciate the support. I can't tell you that enough. I'm so grateful. So until the next video, keep it metal and keep playing music.